What if one of history's greatest military minds almost became Muslim? It might sound like fiction, but during his Egyptian campaign, Napoleon Bonaparte not only studied Islam, some say he admired it so deeply that he considered converting. But why would the French emperor, a symbol of European enlightenment, be drawn to the religion of the very people he was invading? Was it a genuine spiritual interest? Or something far more strategic? Let's rewind to 1798. Napoleon's forces land in Egypt, a land ruled by the Ottoman Empire and deeply rooted in Islamic culture. But unlike typical conquerors, Napoleon doesn't just fight, he tries to win hearts and minds. He orders proclamations praising the Prophet Muhammad. He tells Egyptians he's a friend of Islam. He even brings along scholars to study Arabic and the Quran. Was he trying to blend in? Or to plant something deeper? Some reports suggest Napoleon asked questions about Islamic theology. Others claimed he was fascinated by its simplicity, structure, and influence. He even said, and I quote, "I hope the time is not far off when I shall be able to unite all the wise and educated men of all countries, and establish a uniform regime, based on the principles of the Quran." Was he serious? Or was it all just political theater? Napoleon wasn't just a general, he was a master of propaganda. By showing respect for Islam, he hoped to undermine Ottoman influence and win over local populations. But some historians argue that his admiration was more than tactical. Consider this: Napoleon was disillusioned by the Catholic Church. He often criticized it for corruption and manipulation. Islam, in contrast, appeared to him as a religion of order, discipline, and unity, qualities he deeply valued in military and statecraft. And there's more. Letters from French officers and Arab scholars at the time hint that Napoleon privately explored Islamic teachings, not just to use them, but to understand them. Some even speculated he might formally convert, if it helped him rule the East. But he never did. Why? Because while he may have admired Islam, Napoleon was always loyal to one thing above all: power. And in Europe, being a Muslim emperor would have meant losing legitimacy, allies, and ultimately control. Still, the fact that this possibility was even discussed in a time of colonial conquest is nothing short of astonishing. So was it real faith or realpolitik? That question still puzzles historians today. But what's clear is this: Napoleon saw Islam not as an enemy, but as a system to be studied, respected, and perhaps, one day, embraced. And maybe, just maybe, if history had twisted a little differently, the Islamic world might have gained one of Europe's most famous names as a convert. But what do you think? Was Napoleon genuinely drawn to Islam? Or was he just using religion as a weapon of empire? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy these untold moments from history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories the textbooks left behind.